Alright, so what's up guys? We're going to be talking about Black Ops 4 Zombies perks. We're going to be going through the whole perk situation within this game, new leaks, talking about perks, original perks being removed from this game, and the perk vapors, the differences between the perk vapors in the Chaos new storyline and the Ether storyline with Blood of the Dead and Classified, what's going to be going on there, why are they removing the perks, what are they going to be replacing the perks with, and this is not just Juggernog, they're removing other perks as well that we've seen in pretty much every single Treyarch Zombies map. So a bunch of crazy changes going on within this game this time around. I'm going to be going through all of that within this video. Again, this video pretty much just focusing on perks. So that being said, if you can leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. If we can go for 50 likes, that'd be sick. Let's get started. So we're going to start off with the Woo lads. These guys have been leaking stuff ever since World War II release. They've gotten a bunch of stuff correct, and they've been slowly becoming a more and more credible source for different, information for this game. And obviously, I'll put the Reddit post in the description below. All this information is down there. You can check it out. The Woo lads, they have a YouTube channel. A lot of their videos had been striked by Activision because they directly leaked a bunch of different stuff that no one knew. And again, it came out to be true based on the different new trailers that were released for these games. This has been going on for several months now, and we're still getting updates. So if you guys don't know, Juggernog being removed, but it's not just that. It's double tap and also speed cola. That was something that a lot of people didn't really expect. I think Juggernog, it's been floating around for a while, might be removed, might get replaced with armor and a different system and stuff like that, and we weren't so sure. And again, these are still leaks, so things are subject to change. So even though we've had consistent leaks and consistent discussions around the same sort of general idea that Juggernog is not going to be in the game, you never know what they could do last minute with this game, and you never know what's really behind closed doors with Treyarch Zombies. It's just anything's possible. But as of now, Juggernog and also double tap and speed cola not in the game. That's such a weird thing because those are such OG perks. Those perks have been in pretty much every single map except for maybe a few exceptions and stuff like that. Those are obviously if you get rid of quick revive, you get rid of the top 4 sort of OG perk lineup there, and that's it. So this is weird. Why are they doing this? Are they getting rid of the crutch perks, I guess? Some people say Juggernog obviously is the perk that you always need to have. Double tap and speed cola, they're pretty much must-have perks as well. I think more recently, especially with Black Ops 3, with the addition of different attachments and just different stuff where maybe speed cola is not as useful and double tap is not as crazy as it was before, but this time around they're gone. So here's the thing, are they going to be replaced? Are they going to be replaced in a different form? Obviously, Juggernog, you need some level of, protection. They're not going to just increase the health of the player and then that's it, They're going to have, obviously, some sort of armor-based system. Double tap, speed cola. Are they going to just implement this into like the weapon kits like we saw at Black Ops 3? So you pretty much just need to rely on attachments to get these perks effects in the game. But then there's a situation with wonder weapons and perks, and weapons that you don't get from like these normal base weapons in the game that you can put attachments on and get camos on, like wonder weapons and special weapons. You can't have attachments for those, so how is that going to work? So it's a whole weird situation there, but that's the situation with the perks being removed. Now let's go through some of the perks that we saw leaked for this perk vapor lineup. So obviously we're not seeing perks anyway. The perks are being replaced as perk vapors, but it's pretty much the same thing. If we had a Juggernog Vapor, it'd be the same thing of having the Juggernog perk drink. It's the same idea, but some of them here we'll go through really quickly. We have Bandolier, which is like extra ammo pretty much. Base, no one really knows. Deadshot Daiquiri. D-Wish, Death Wish. I'm reading the code names as well too, so it's gonna be a little weird. Death Wish, maybe something like Tombstone from Transit. Electric Cherry, Mule Kick, Perception, possibly something like Vulturate or something where you can see through the walls and you have better perception, and something with the zombies, maybe you can see a zombie boss from around the corner, stuff like, perception. That's pretty much the name of the perk. Quick Revive, PhD Slider, Stamina Up, Stronghold, we don't really know what that is, Time Slip, Tortoise, and Widow, guessing Widow's Wine. So a bunch of these are really weird here, and I think originally if you go back to the Reddit post in the description where people talk about this, they equate these different perks to, okay, like, oh, Stronghold's gonna be Jug, but they're removing Jug. I don't know if that necessarily means that they're removing the effect of Jug. So maybe Stronghold is sort of Jug, just a different name with a slightly different usage. I really think there's no way to change Jug. You can't really change Jug. It's just the element of Jug is going to be the same thing for any other perk, whether they name it Jug or not. You know, you're pretty much making it so zombies kill you. It takes more hits for zombies to kill you. That's pretty much it. So however they do it, they're obviously not removing the idea of Jug, but Jug itself is gone. But I do think they're not going to have, obviously, the perk vapor version of Jug, which is with a different name, and they're not going to have the perk vapor version of Speed Cola and, you know, whatever it was, Double Tap in this different name. So none of the perks that I just read are going to be Jug, Speed Cola, or Double Tap. So those are, you know, they're going to obviously do something with that. They're not just going to completely get rid of it unless they're changing the in-game mechanics, but these are the perks there that we're going to be seeing within the game. It's definitely a weird situation. We're not so sure how it's going to work exactly. You know, we know a couple basic ideas that, you know, you pick the perk vapors on the map and you're going to be able to, you know, have different setups of what they're going to do and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But then you go back to the whole Ether storyline thing where how are they going to do that? You're obviously, you know, they're not going to add new locations. Apparently with the Ether storyline, it's pretty much the same perks, the same perk lineup, and you're not going to be able to customize that. But does that mean they're getting rid of Juggernog, Speed Cola, and Double Tap for the Ether storyline as well? No, you know, there's no real confirmation on that as of now, at least. That's going to be a bit of a weird situation. So unless Jug, Speed Cola, and Double Tap are implemented just into the game in some other way, then that's not going to matter. You know, anything within Blood of the Dead will stay the same. Like, you know, where Deadshot Daiquiri is on Blood of the Dead, that'll stay there. And, you know, Electric Cherry is on that map, it'll stay where it is. But any other perks, like Juggernog, I guess Juggernog will just be missing, and it'll have some sort of different other form, whether it's the armor system like we saw in World War II, or something else like that. Same thing with Speed Cola and Double Tap. It'll just have a different form, but we'll still be able to access it within that game, even if you don't have the perk vapors, even if you don't have the same sort of chaos storyline element that you're seeing on Voyage of Despair and 9. So it's going to be weird to see how that works, but maybe they'll keep it in the game. So maybe we'll see Jug. Apparently Jug's not in the game at all, but maybe we'll still see Jug in those two Ether maps, classified Blood of the Dead, and then Jug will, you know, not be there, and Sweet Cola, Double Tap won't be there in the other two maps with the chaos storyline. So that's the situation there. Again, we're not so sure. These are all leaks again, but they've been pretty consistent leaks, so, you know, we should expect that to happen. It's just how exactly they're going to implement it is sort of the unknown right now, and, you know, we'll see how it works in, I guess, a week pretty much. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, see you guys later.